Well, folks, it seems like we are really learning what the president meant with his slogan, "Yes, we can." When you turn that soundbite into a sentence, you get, "Yes, we can spread the wealth around. Yes, we can spend money that we do not have on programs that we don't need, and we're going to stick the next generation with the bill." To a lot of us, that's stealing. And yes, we can put our country back on a track that's not a good track, because this track is going to quadruple our national debt. And yes, we can let the government take over 1/6 of the private sector economy with the mother of all unfunded mandates, Obamacare. These are just a few of the domestic policy accomplishments. And in foreign policy, well, now we've got the makings of the Obama Doctrine. The Obama Doctrine, which is coddling enemies and alienating allies. The administration eased sanctions on Cuba and sided with Chavez against Honduran democracy. They won't bring up human rights with China because they, quote, they already know what they're going to say. They offer tepid conditions and sanctions on North Korea and gold stars and cookies to the Sudanese presidents. They send letters to Iranian mullahs, but can barely muster a word of support for the Green Movement, those in Iran seeking freedom, seeking women's rights, barely uttering a word of support for that. Now, the president, with all the vast nuclear experience that he acquired as a community organizer, and as a part-time senator, and as a full-time candidate, all that experience, still no accomplishment to date with North Korea and Iran. Meanwhile, this administration alienates our friends. They treated the Afghan president, Karzai, poorly, and then they feigned surprise when he reacted in kind. They escalated a minor zoning decision into a major breach with Israel, our friend, our closest ally in the Middle East. Let's remind our president, Jerusalem is not a settlement, and Israel is our friend. And the critical nuclear concerns of our time be North Korea, because they have nukes, and Iran, because they want nukes. So, yes, we can kowtow to enemies, criticize allies, vacillate, bow, dither. Yes, we can, but somebody needs to tell the president just because we can does not mean that we should. So now they're revising that 2008 slogan for 2010, and having just rammed through a more than $2 trillion healthcare takeover, flying around the country now on this taxpayer-funded victory lap, proclaiming proudly, "Yes, we did." Well, you know, I wouldn't be so quick to slap that one on a bumper sticker, not just yet, because I think a lot of common sense conservatives can relay some slogans that the majority of Americans like a lot better than that, like repeal and replace. And the bumper sticker, how's that hopey-changey thing working out for y'all now? Or my favorite, don't retreat, reload. And that is not a call for violence. Taking opportunity to engage and debate and to vote. It's not a call for violence. No one is calling for such a thing, and the media is so desperate to discredit the people's movement and the Tea Party movement that, you know, they'll make that up. But no, nobody is calling for violence. Let's drill, baby, drill, not stall, baby, stall. Myself that one. I had to throw that one in there one last time to remind me. Yes. Taking it old school. Poor man's teleprompter. All told, let's empower states to find the best solutions. They need flexibility. That's what they need. They need respect for the 10th Amendment, too, but they need the flexibility to see what works best. And shoot, look at Texas. I said shoot. I'm sorry. Shoot, look at Texas. That approach in Texas is already paying off. Can you believe the Lone Star?